So this is the first time they've came up to eat corn while I'm still here. So they're starting to learn, you know, they're starting to calm down a little bit. I'm using the corn not as much as a feed supplement, but to get the relationship between me and them and to get some of their spookiness out. That little guy, he just never, ever relaxes when we're out here. His ears are always up. He's always looking. The other three are starting to learn to not jump every time he jumps. Look at the condition of that little red, this red one over here. He is just gorgeous, just gorgeous. The two blacks, they got to get rid of some of that hair. They need to shine up and condition up some. I've got lots of flexibility out here. This is my learning year on how to apply it for next year. Now that I see how they're going to behave out here next year on the 30-acre pasture or 20-acre, whatever I put into pasture next year, I will definitely start them on an end in a corral, and I might have to haul feed in for the spring until the rest of the field gets going on pasture, and then just have a paddock, you know, a fence to the front and behind them, and just march them across that field back and forth as the field grows and recovers and whatnot. And who knows, depending what happens with the hay field, I wanted to start on the far east in the sand, but depending what happens with the hay field, I might just do them on there. That might be where next spring I just go in. It depends what the alfalfa looks like next spring. If we get a lot of winter damage to that alfalfa, then I'll use that as my pasture. If next spring the alfalfa looks like it's just an amazing alfalfa field, then I'll go to the far east where it failed the health checkup miserably. But I've got a lot of flexibility here, being that this is going to be row crop next year. I don't care if the alfalfa and clover get damaged a little bit. I don't want to just move them across too fast. So I will start, you know, as of today, I'll start creeping the fence over a little bit, but I'll leave the backside open so they can keep coming back this way as it regrows and balance their own diet. But yeah, I'm really liking this system. I like the flexibility of the system. You know, you look at their manure, they're pooping like a dairy cow. So there's zero doubt that they're getting plenty of protein, which is normally a big expense with the feeders on the feedlot. So yeah, I'm loving this. The other nice flexibility is if they get to 1,000 pounds in 4 or 5 months from now, 6 months from now, is if they haven't got the condition that we want, I can pour the corn to them for a couple months and really condition them out. I love these adaptable fluid systems. This is really great. But the awesome part of this is I go away for the week. I'm gonna just jump that fence to the next post and leave the water on, and we're good for the week. Nobody has to pay no mind to them or nothing. If we were on the feedlot, then I'd have to see if Dad or my brothers or the neighbor or whatever would come and feed them a couple times while I'm gone. So there's some advantage of having the cattle work for themselves. But them black ones, they just need to get rid of some of that hair. They need to shine up. But boy, that red one, he's pretty. He is just pretty. I could just stare at him all day long. I want to just smack that rump. Look at this. Look at the meat just growing there. So yeah. All right, I'm going to get moving the fence, and I'll check in with you guys later.